we had to call Ski Patrol, and, Ski Patrol basically came up and were like, all right, we'll help you get down, and just grabbed the poles, and we gently got down the mountain.
Hello, and welcome back or welcome to Chairlift Chatss, the podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Chelsea, and I'm joined by my brother,
James. Great to be here this Sunday morning doing another podcast. Today. G'day. Today, we're talking about the Winter Olympic Games debate and whether or not Australia could host the Winter Olympic Games. In my opinion, the verdict's 100% yes. It's there. We've got the mountain. We've got a little bit of snow, with some very high-tech snowmaking machines. I think we could do it.
Yeah, you know what? All things considered, I think Australia does really well with their ski season. Like, considering the conditions that we get, the way that, the resorts make snow, and I just think they make it a really cool experience. And, I have now skied overseas at Japan and Korea, both like Olympic spots.
Yeah.
But to me, there's still something really special about skiing in Australia. I love going down and staying in Smiggins. And then what I love about like Perisher in particular is the fact that you can ski from resort to resort.
Yeah.
You can go from Smiggins, go up the link, then down into Perisher, then up into Blue Cow, and down back into Perisher.
We've got everything there. Like, everything that you need is there. We just need more snow sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think we can beat that by when it gets freezing cold. Like, we do get freezing cold. Everyone thinks that Australia is just hot. It is sometimes, but then we get these really cold bursts, like weeks, where we could just, put the snow guns on and we got the Olympics into it.
It's funny because I was at work the other day I was at a yoga class, and these ladies like, where we do yoga, it can be really cold there sometimes. And like, and this is in Sydney, they're like, I think it's going to snow in Sydney. And I just had this thought, imagine how fun that would be, right? If it snowed in Sydney, particularly where we live, because we live on the top of a hill.
Yeah.
And I can just imagine us getting our snowboards out, like getting all the neighbourhood kids together and stuff, and just
It'd be so good.
Going down the hill. I think it would be
a metre of snow
so
everywhere.
Fun. Like, truly winter wonderland. And also at the moment, we're in July, which means Christmas in July is happening.
Yeah.
So there's like events at the Rocks at the moment where you can go visit like Christmas markets, and they've done it to sort of emulate what European Christmas markets are like. And so I think, we're so used to American movies where Christmas is wintry and everything. But for us, it's not like that. Christmas is a summer
Christmas
event.
is hot, yeah.
And so I really love embracing the winter in Australia and its own uniqueness, which I think can add to why the Winter Olympics could happen in Australia.
And we'll get into it. And I think the reason why I thought of this is because I saw the episode between Roy and HG back in 2014 when they were kind of co-hosting and doing the Winter Olympic Games. And they were debating on whether or not Australia could host the Olympics in winter. I don't doubt it. So, Australia's got a long history of cold winters that last for short bursts. And I think it's really cool. But plus we've got Aussie legends.
We do.
Stephen Bradbury. Who could forget that race? That was the most iconic gold medal in history of Australia. Lydia Lassila, spinning and somersaulting up in the air the way she does, an incredible athlete.
And her strength to overcome like struggles.
Yeah.
And, like the endurance of Australians and how hard they have to work at things.
She was just, it was all passion, all desire, and she was incredible. And then just recently as well, Jakara Anthony, the downhill mogul skier, incredible again. And so we just provide, we know how to produce.
You've missed a big one.
Who?
Scotty James.
Oh, Scotty, of course.
Look, okay, he hasn't got gold at the Olympics, but he has done Australia so proud, and he has really put Australian snowboarding on the map. And you know what? He comes usually every year in August. He usually goes to the Australian ski fields, and he puts it all over his Instagram, and he really pumps it up, and he's really proud to be like an Australian snowboarder and to represent Australia. And kids look up to him and just think, what a dude, you know. And it just makes, again, in our last episode, we did talk about this, about doing things for fun. And I think seeing these heroes on the TV doing the Olympics encourages people to get outside, have fun, and try new things. Doesn't mean you're going to become an Olympian, but it means you can appreciate the skill and the strength and the character that goes into becoming these legends that we know them as.
And they are legends. Scotty James, he's iconic. And those red mittens looking so schmitten, they're great. And he's all time. He is all time, Scotty James. And I love his reels. I love watching his Instagram.
His Instagram and TikTok is so fun. And one thing he always does is I think it's the Golden Girls theme is "Thank you for being a friend." And he does like all the different jobs.
Yeah, no, he's really good.
I think he would be a good actor, actually. I'd like to see him in a movie.
Second career, maybe.
Yeah. I think he needs his own like Hallmark movie or something about snowboarding because there's not a lot of movies about snowboarding out there. So here's my pitch to do an Australian winter Hallmark movie, Christmas in July themed.
We could do it.
Yeah.
I love it. And so I mean, we've got the legends. We've got the people that can participate. We can bring in some more people for the Winter Olympics. Now, what makes the Australian snow and the uniqueness of skiing in Australia? In my opinion, it's the skiing with the t-shirt. I mean, do you see that anywhere else in the world?
Definitely not Korea or Japan, that's for sure.
No. What do you think?
What do I think about having it here?
What's the most unique thing about Australian conditions and the snow and the vibe and everything? What makes it so unique?
I think it's unique because it's our home and it's being like proud of what we have, and it's just really special. You drive 5.5 hours away from Sydney and you're at beautiful ski fields where you've got the chance to build a snowman, learn to ski or snowboard and have fun on the mountain. I think that's really unique, actually. And I just think Jindabyne has a really cool culture, and I also love the heritage behind it, like the man from Snowy River.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like the snowy mountains, and I think there's a lot of history and a lot of heritage there. I think that is really unique in itself.
It's a great vibe. I love the amount of pubs we've got lying around the place, and it is just our little tucked away hidden gem, I suppose, in New South Wales.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's just it might be expensive, but it's only a very short season, but it's short, sharp, and sweet.
I think that's something when you go to the snow. You're paying a lot for meals and accommodation and things like that. But also the ski season in Australia is so short. It does open for the June long weekend. And so they've really only got like all those like small businesses. They've only got between, the end of June and like, very early October to really like make money for their business. You think of something like the kiosk at Pretty Valley.
Yeah.
The best place on the mountain to get a hot chocolate. You will pay a little bit for it, but not as much as like Perisher prices. But you know what? Good on them. Go sell as many hot chocolates as you can.
Go get the hot chocolate out there. I think that's cool. So yeah, no, it's a unique place. It's got the vibe. It's got everything. So Olympic vibes, 100%. Build a few more hotels or a few more little nice chalets in Jindy. And we've got the
infrastructure would be pretty nice.
We've got it there.
Yeah.
So Smiggin Holes. Let's talk about Smiggin Holes.
Smiggins.
So
I ski Smiggins.
It is definitely a quirky, iconic part of the Australian snow culture. Smiggin Holes became a quirky, iconic part of Australian snow culture traditionally because graziers placed rock salt in the region to supplement their cattle's diet. So who knew this? I mean, this is just some fun facts for you. As the cattle congregated to lick their salt, their hooves trampled the ground, creating small depressions that filled with water. These water holes filled up and were now referred to as Smiggin Holes. That's how it got its name.
There you go.
So you throw a bit of cattle in there, and you get the holes, and I get it. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. I like that.
So a bit of history.
What about Blue Cow then?
Blue Cow, I'll touch on that later. There's a myth going on. The Smiggin Holes bid for the 2010 Olympics. Did the New South Wales government bid for the 2010 Olympics? Is that true or not?
I don't think so.
We'll put a poll out there. I'm going to put a poll. We'll put one during the week. Did Australia actually bid for the 2010 Winter Olympic Games? Yes or no? I want to know.
And you're saying Smiggins in particular.
Smiggin Holes.
Okay.
Smiggin Holes. There's a myth. Someone said that apparently we threw a bid out there. I want to know.
Oh, you don't know?
No, I don't.
Oh,
But
okay.
I want to know. I want to know what our viewers think. We'll put a poll out there midweek on Instagram. Get onto the channel, follow us, and see what I want to know. Yes or no, and do your research because I'm intrigued. Now, the New South Wales Australian government would need to build a mountain probably 300 metres higher at Smiggin Holes to be able to do an event there. But we've been to Disneyland and we've seen the mountains that they've built there.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, I think it's achievable. We could 100% do it. Plus, with cloud seeding these days that they do, there's no reason why we can't get meters of snow falling.
Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, there is indoor ski places.
Oh, yeah.
Indoor mountains. So, you know what? Yeah, let's put one of those at Smiggins. That'd be cool.
With all the snow guns and everything, like the rockiness, we could put a half pipe in there. We can,
oh, easy.
You know, we can make these Winter Olympics happen. I mean, there's a lot of pros here compared to cons, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's, you know.
Do you know what I've always wanted to do at Smiggins, though, is for them, I think they used to do it because our parents used to talk about it, but going ice skating outdoors at Smiggins. And I think that would be cool, like to have like an Olympic size ice rink, but outside. So, you know, there's the space for it.
I agree.
So again, another pro to having the Olympics.
Yeah, I know. So we've got the ice. We're covering ice skating. We need to somehow build probably a bigger hospital because the amount of injuries that we get there every year. I've been there. I've seen it. We need a proper hospital at Jindabyne.
You know the medical centre quite well,
yes.
don't you?
So a bigger medical centre, bigger hospital in Jindy. So we're getting there. We're ticking the boxes. Australian government, take note. We're helping you out here. Now, I think Perisher Valley and Blue Cow combined, here's a fun fact for you, the largest alpine playground in Australia, and Perisher claim to fame the largest ski resort in the Southern Hemisphere, according to ChatGPT.
I believe that.
I don't know how accurate that is, but that sounds pretty accurate.
It does.
You know, what do you think?
Well, I just agree with you. Yeah.
I think it's pretty big. Like, I mean, we've got the
well, that's what I mean.
Everything connects
you're
up.
You're not just at one little. It's not just one mountain. You know, you've got a mountain here, and you, like I said at the beginning of the episode, you go from Blue Cow to Perisher to Smiggins. You know, you can Guthiga.
Yeah,
you know, you
true.
just
It's all
keep
there.
Going.
I'd say that's a pretty accurate assumption there from ChatGPT. Well done. Well played. Blue Cow.
Blue Cow. I remember as a kid coming back from the winter school holidays, coming back from school, and I got this pencil case, and it was in the shape of a cow, and it was blue, and I was like, this is my Blue Cow pencil case. And everyone was like, why do you have that? And I'm like, yeah, because I saw blue cows at the snow. And they're like, what? Blue cows? And I literally convinced half my class that
there's blue
cows.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. I mean, yeah, they do have a lot of merch there too.
I love the merch. Blue Cow merch is my absolute fave.
No, I love it too. So would you like to know some history behind Blue Cow?
I would love to.
And do we want to know why it's been... Okay, we'll get into it. Blue Cow, where did the name come from and what makes it so special? Well, it's special in everyone's heart, but I mean, we'll get to the scientific definition of it first. The name Blue Cow originates from a local legend dating back to the 1840s. Whoa! Called James...
1840s, did you
1840.
Okay.
James Spencer, a grazier who leased the high country on the main range, bred imported black English shorthorn cattle with white shorthorns producing blue roan coated offspring. Okay. Each year after they thaw, one particular crossbred cow would vanish only to be spotted grazing on the mountain before winter returned, thus inspiring the name Blue Cow.
Oh,
there you go. So, like, if you've ever wondered how it got its name, that's a rough definition of how it got there.
That's pretty cool.
I like that. That's pretty cool. Now, what's your favourite run in Blue Cow?
My favourite run in Blue Cow is... Well, it is Blue Cow, I'm pretty sure, this run. The roller coaster.
Roller coaster, yeah, that is, yeah.
So you come up the top of the Interceptor at Perisher and you go down. And I love the name the roller coaster because you literally, like, imagine like a roller coaster going down the mountain. It's beautiful, it's scenic.
Yeah.
It's fluffy snow.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It is. It's one of my favourite runs on the hill.
It reminds me of the Heavenly at Rusutsu.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of has the same vibe.
Kind of a little bit smaller, but anyways. It was pretty good.
But come on, we're building up the Australian mountains.
We're building it. We're getting there. So, yeah, we've got the roller coaster. Come on.
The other one I like, my other favourite run at Perisher is the Copperhead Road.
Copperhead.
And you know what I do? I like to put music on sometimes when I'm snowboarding.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm familiar with the mountains. But I'll put my earphones in and I'll listen to the rock song Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road.
Copperhead Road. And I love that tends to be like the last ride of the day because no one wants to go too far away with their kids, towards the end of the day.
You want to make your way home.
It's a nice, beautiful run coming home, and you go down towards the link, which links back up to Smiggin Holes and on your way back home.
On your way home.
Beautiful run. I do like it. Now, I also love Mount Perisher. And I've got a cool story to say about Mount P. I took my girlfriend up there after day 2.
This is a good story.
After day 2 of
her learning
how to ski. Now, I've heard it before, but I find that, like the best way to learn how to do something is just to be thrown in the deep end. I think everyone's been there and done that before.
No, I disagree.
Anyways, Monica, we took her up. This is back on the old chairlift as well, so it took a while to get up there. And the whole time she's just looking down, going, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm going to die. Anyways, it did take a few hours to get down, but unfortunately,
a few hours. So we were with our friends in our ski club, in the snow club, and we said we'd meet for lunch at whatever time. And anyway, everyone was there, and James and Mon are just missing. Right. We tried calling them, no response. Anyway, we just didn't worry. And we just had our lunch and had Canadian clubs, and we're like, oh well, they'll show up eventually.
We did eventually get down, but before we did, look, to be fair, Monica did pretty well. Got down, but we had to call ski patrol, and ski patrol basically came up and were like, all right, we'll help you get down, and just grab the poles, and we gently got down the mountain. But this was right at the start of her ski journey, and I was so proud. She got down. I'm like, okay, well maybe we wait until we do a couple more weeks of skiing, and now she's like a seasoned pro, and she just shreds down it. But
okay, my thoughts here.
Probably don't take your partner down Mount Perisher.
I was just saying, if you don't want upset your girlfriend, maybe don't go down Mount Perisher on like their second day of skiing. Just putting it out there.
I don't think she was upset. I think she was.
That wouldn't upset anyone.
She was proud to get down. Look, it strengthens relationships. Okay, so I was.
Okay, well, you're still together. So.
I was very proud. But anyways, this is sort of part 1 of the Winter Olympics bid for Australia. Now, I think it is achievable. We can 100% get behind this. Let's get another 8 chair down there. Let's just make it massive and get the Olympics there. We could do it. I reckon we could do it. I'm getting the Olympics there. It's 100% needs to be.
If you're enjoying Chairlift Chatss as much as we love making the show, it's really important that you are subscribed to however you listen or watch, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And you know what? Like it, share it, leave a comment, because it helps us find more listeners just like you. We're on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and it's all just at Chairlift Chatss with 2 S's at the end. We would love for you to join us on social media to connect and talk all things snow and fun and everything cool.
Thanks for joining us. This has been Chairlift Chatss. Once again, Winter Olympics bid.
Bye. And we're also on all social media platforms.
It's very sneezy up here.
So we would love to have you on our page along with us. Oh, no, this is too much. No,
we're going to do it.
I do love it.
Bless you.
Whoa.